Debonair. Okay.
But
Yeah,
first things
yeah,
first,
crazy.
normally we do start off with the NFL and getting into the recaps from last week. We are going to switch it up just a little bit this week, and I appreciate my homies for being patient with me. We actually have a college story that we need to address first, and this is a serious discussion. So we definitely need to do this before we get into all the arguments and the fun stuff. Yes, we love to have fun here. Yes, we have our opinions and our takes. Yes, we make jokes, but when it comes down to business at the end of the day, we are all young Black men, and we have a duty and a service to educate others around us, help ourselves, help others. So when we see things that are going on in the community, more specifically our community, especially someone who represents us working at one of the most prestigious colleges in the nation, we got to talk about it. And with that being said, everyone knows where I'm going with this by now. We're going to talk about the Sherrone Moore situation first. I'm just going to briefly go over all the details that I have up until
True,
today, and
true.
then I'll leave it open to my guys in the panel, and we'll discuss the issue. So bear with me. Do give me a minute, and fellas, make sure you guys let me know if I'm not speaking loud enough. I did switch my mic to the other side, so hopefully you guys can hear me clearly.
Yeah, you
So,
sound
uh,
clear.
all right, perfect. So as far as the Sherrone Moore situation, for those of you who don't know, it's already been in the news on ESPN everywhere else. He was the former coach of Michigan, the college football program. So originally, this incident started where he was dating or having an illicit affair with his executive assistant. Of course, he was ultimately arrested, but I do have all the details from start to finish. So originally, she started out as his executive assistant. At the time when she came in, she was kind of a newer hire. Didn't have too much experience. She was making approximately, I believe, 53,000 per year.
Mm,
Over time, as they started to get acclimated around each other, everyone knows, and we'll speak more about this later. When you are working around people, you are more often spending more time around people at work than you are in some other places. So people do get attracted to each other or develop friendships or connections. But aside from that, so over time, they started
mm,
to develop an ongoing relationship. Initially, it was reported to either the athletic director or the president or the team found out. I don't know specifically who found out initially, but there was kind of like a leak or somebody saw like her walking. I believe there was a picture circulating of her walking outside near his house or something like that. And that's what initially led to the to alert the athletic director and the campus president and the team and whoever. From
It,
that
it was it was
moment,
that, and allegedly what started everything off was her getting pregnant and her
I'm going to get
wanting.
there.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm going to get there. But yes, I'm going to get there. But you're jumping ahead. So this is in the beginning. So of course, apparently, allegedly, he was approached by either the athletic director, the AD, or the campus president, who told him that his relationship was starting to attract too much attention and that
Mm,
he needed to either end it or do what he, well, not do what he needed to do. I won't say that. He needed to end it or move more smarter to prevent it from becoming a public issue. So allegedly, Michigan was already aware. Afterwards, the school did an initial investigation that brought back that there was no wrongdoing in the relationship and that it was consensual between the executive assistant and the coach, Sherrone Moore. So initially, the school knew they had information. They claimed there was no wrongdoing. It was a consensual relationship. It was over and done with. Then we get to
mm,
what Dev was mentioning. After the first year of her working there, her pay increased from about 53K to about 92,000 per year. So her pay almost doubled. After a couple weeks, the executive assistant was found to be pregnant. This was after I believe Sherrone Moore approached her and said they needed to keep it quieter in the relationship because he got spoken to by the athletic director or the president or whoever. Uh, Sherrone Moore attempts to talk to her and demands an abortion. because it would become a bigger issue from him. He would potentially lose his family. He would also potentially lose his job for, dealing with a coworker in that type of manner. And he was already told by the athletic director, the president, or whoever to chill out. The assistant doubles down on keeping the baby because Moore was owed 13 million as per his contract. So she had a financial interest to keep the kid and had no intention of letting go of the baby. He then started stalking the executive assistant in an attempt to catch her slipping, either to hurt her or put her in a compromising position to prevent the pregnancy. The school afterwards then gets an anonymous tip that the executive assistant is now pregnant and that he has been exhibiting weird behavior and stalking her. The school is now ready to intervene and do a full-on investigation. Upon the investigation, they fire him and then they turn the investigation over to the police and internal affairs. And I'm sorry, y'all, this story is kind of chilling and it's crazy, but please just bear with me. He then decides to crash out and he drives to her house with the intention of harming her and deleting her using some type of, weapons or whatever and GTAing her. While he is there threatening her, allegedly it's claimed that she called her attorney first. So either she had some type of restraining order or this was an ongoing issue and she already had legal counsel. So she called her attorney first, then she called the police. After calling the attorney and called the police, Sherrone Moore then left and fled the scene. After fleeing the scene, he drove approximately 30 minutes to an hour or something like that. And he ended up coming to a church because at this point, he realized the error of his ways and wanted some type of redemption. So he went in the church with the intentions of taking his own life. Afterwards, he was subsequently found and arrested, and he was the news was broken the day after that the Michigan coach was found out to be in a relationship and he was subsequently fired. It seems as if the Michigan program already knew. It seems as if the pregnancy was a major part. He also wanted her to delete the child, so to speak. My bad if you got to bleep that word out, Dev, because of YouTube, of course. But now that you guys have the full story, as far as I know, if there's any details, you guys can let the chat know. But please, we need to have a discussion about discipline. No neighbors, no coworkers, no classmates. I want y'all fellas to break this down for me. I talked enough. I'll chime back in later. Y'all go ahead. Let's talk about it now.
He fucked up.
Man,
The fucking college told
That's
him
that's
to move
that's
smarter. Like, what else am I supposed to say? The college told you to move smarter and you didn't. You fucked up.
that's basically it, bro.
That's
Basically,
it. Like, bro, like you supposed the higher authority told you, "Hey, yo, we gonna let it slide, move
need y'all to
smarter."
chill.
You
Need
didn't
y'all to
move
chill
smarter.
and keep that shit tucked
What
in.
am I supposed to feel
Didn't
for a
keep it
dumb
tucked in.
nigga? Like, what am I supposed to feel for a dumb nigga? He is a dumb nigga. You should learn from your mistakes, and now instead of you getting paid a high salary in millions and having your wife and having a career in a
Could have
prestigious
finessed.
college program,
Could have
you
finessed.
lost all of that in a day because you didn't move smart. There it is. You didn't move smart. You fucked up. I ain't
Crazy.
feel bad for you. I wish I could get paid millions of dollars.
And Michigan is actually competing right now.
I'm crazy.
Like,
Another thing, the players feel betrayed by their coach. Because as you
obviously,
said,
man. Obviously.
they're
Move smarter,
in
but you didn't.
they're in contention to do some shit right now. And you out here. I'm pretty sure it's men on that football team. They know how shit goes sometimes. But coach, bro, let's
Yeah,
be
coach,
smart.
bro, what happened?
Like coach, what's
You
wrong
tell
with
us
you,
to be
bro?
smart and you not being smart.
You not being smart. You out here putting shit down on the assistant of your team, and then you let it get so bad to the point where you almost try to take your life. You get so bad where, the uppers, they tried to come down and tell you, hey, we hear some shit. Look, not our business, but you
Gotta calm that shit
calm
down,
down,
and
shit
you
down.
didn't.
Feel
So,
me?
you
Feel me? But
should.
And again, this is alleged, but this is the information based on what we
Bruh, the
have from
girl's
news reports
pregnant and
and
she
other
got
stuff.
her
Yeah.
lawyer and all of them shit.
all of
I'm
them
not even
going,
gonna lie to you. It's a dub.
that is a big dub. And how it even happened was even crazier. You tried to, you telling me,
Man,
tried
take
to
glasses
Uber,
off.
you tried to Uber the thingamabob, the whatchamacallit. I won't say it. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it.
Hey,
Come on, bruh. Come
hey,
on now.
bruh, you got it, bro.
Come
Like
on
you got
now.
it, bro.
You all that money and you thought you should Uber that shit? Oh my goodness, bruh.
Bro,
It's
this is what I've been saying for years.
Yeah,
It
man.
doesn't matter how much money these dudes make. These dudes are simps, bro. Money doesn't make you a player. Money don't make you all of a sudden have access to all these. This is my issue that I had with Ime Udoka. This is the same issue I had with Shannon Sharp. Bro, these females
yeah,
don't love you, bro. They
they
love
don't.
what you can do for them and what you can provide for them.
Exactly.
Here it is. How many dudes have fell in the same exact situation? Rinse and
Yeah.
repeat
On a lower scale
Hey,
too.
bro.
This, this just
on
happened to
lower
Shannon
scales.
Sharp. This just happened to Shannon Sharp a couple months
Yeah,
ago.
that's what I'm saying. It just happened to
Like,
Shannon
did you
Sharp.
not
This
learn?
happened to Ime Udoka. Me and you, we did a video on this damn near what,
Yes,
3 years
we
ago, but
did
when
the
they first
video
came
on
out.
the channel. Yes,
So I'm
yes.
trying to figure out what else do you, and his situation was damn near the same. The only difference was a basketball team. That was the only difference. That's the
But
only
the
difference.
Ime Udoka situation was, not really. It's nothing close
Not
to this
as bad.
situation.
It's
It's
not
not
as
It's
even
bad.
not
as bad. It's nothing close to this situation.
because he
Like
got it.
it
The
was
NBA
nothing
still let him
close to
keep his
this.
job. NBA
Yeah,
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
yeah, you
Amy
know
Yes,
Adoka
what?
got
because
another
he
job.
ain't try to unalive, bro. He didn't try to
Yeah,
unalive her. You get what
Keep
I'm
in
saying?
mind, bro, like the NBA let him keep his job and all that because,
Well, they fired
bruh.
him first, and then he had to wait a year, and then he was able to get another job back.
that's
So it
very
wasn't
true.
like
Well,
they
keep
let
in
him slide.
mind the Celtics organization just wasn't fucking with him. So they held him under contract and just he was still getting paid. He just wasn't working.
Yeah.
Like the Celtics just
Lisa,
didn't fuck
what do
with
you
him.
call it? Leave of absence. There you go.
So yeah, like he just wasn't like literally the whole
Or
point
what you
was,
call it?
bruh, why don't you just fire him? Like that's the whole
It's a
point of the
what
Ime Udoka
it's a
situation because
suspension,
he
Dev. What they
technically
call it?
did nothing wrong. Because everything was consensual, everything was all right. It's just somebody ain't fuck with him in
It's
the
an
Celtics or
indefinite suspension. It was an indefinite suspension. That's why.
and yeah, and everybody just said, "Hey yo, why don't you fire him? If he did something wrong, fire him. Why are you keeping him under lock and key? Fire him if he did something wrong." They
He ain't
they
doing nothing.
wasn't firing him because bruh, he ain't did nothing wrong,
He ain't
bruh. And
doing
we was
nothing
still
wrong.
trying to find the
But
female
smash them
who was
cheeks,
bruh, and
smash
we
them
still
cheeks,
was trying to figure out who the female was.
Well, no, we're trying to
smash them.
figure out whose female he smashed.
Nah, we wasn't trying to figure out whose female he smashed. We was just trying to figure out who the
Because
female.
if he only got
Oh
if
yeah,
it's
oh
a
yeah, that was it. Oh yeah,
allegedly the
that was it.
VP's wife. It was
That's
the
it. Well,
VP
that's
wife
it.
allegedly.
That's it. He fucked the
Really?
VP's wife. That's it. It was
Allegedly.
allegedly he fucked the VP
allegedly,
wife. The
allegedly.
VP don't fuck with him, so he put him on indefinite suspension because everybody said, "Bro, why you ain't
Oh
fire
yeah, yeah,
him?"
yeah. For Ime Adoka. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like why you ain't fire him? What's the point?
For Sherrone Moore, man, his life is over. His life is over.
His life
And
is a dub
this is
now.
what I'm constantly talking about because these dudes are making millions of dollars, bro. You mean to tell me you can't afford 2,000 for an NDA?
Come
I
on now,
mean,
3,000
hey, bro.
for an NDA? Number one, number two, bro, you can't afford birth control pills,
come
Plan
on
B,
now.
condoms, You hit, bro. If you gonna cheat, bro. Cheat right.
Do
Do
your
it the
thing.
right
This
way.
man said, if you
Do
gonna
it the right way,
cheat right.
bro.
Cheat
No,
right, bro.
bro. 100, bro. Listen, come on.
Yeah,
These dudes
100%. The
making
laws are set up for this.
exactly. These dudes are making millions of dollars. We know you gonna be cheating on your wife. Come on, bro. You think LeBron is
Literally,
faithful to his wife?
this man
You
said, do
gonna
you
look me in my
think
eye and tell me
LeBron is
Denzel Washington been
faithful
faithful to his wife?
to his wife?
Denzel
Come
has
on,
said
bro.
that. Yeah.
You're
Come on, bro. If
hilarious.
we're gonna have
Come
the
on now.
conversation, let's have the conversation in truth. You need to
Mhm.
make sure
This
whatever
man.
chick that you're messing with signs an NDA. I recall years back, y'all correct me if I'm wrong. I recall years back where if you went to a certain singer's house party, the women had to sign an NDA. Do y'all know who I'm talking about?
Trey
No
Ooh,
Songz.
Diddy?
yes, I
Oh,
do
Trey
actually.
Songz is a good guess, close, but
oh,
no.
I was about to be like, no Diddy.
It
Was
was
it
Chris
Neil?
Brown. It
Oh,
was
Chris
Chris
Brown.
Oh,
Brown.
Okay.
Oh, but
shout out to my
Chris
boy
Brown's
Chris
just a
Brown.
light
Shout
skin
out
that
to
was
him.
trying
And
to protect, his image and
there you
his,
go. So
Mhm.
again, do y'all remember the women leaving his party trying to expose and talk about, oh, they say we can't go in unless you sign an NDA? You goddamn right.
You
I'm
goddamn
Chris
goddamn right, you
Brown.
right,
can't
boy.
come in here
I'm
without
Chris
You
signing the
Brown. Who the
goddamn
hell?
wrong,
Who the
bro.
hell are you?
NDA.
Who the hell are you?
Goddamn
Who do
right.
you think you are about to try and blow up my life because I'm doing whatever I want
Exactly.
to do, bro?
So
Come on.
again,
Man, say you damn
same
right.
thing. Same thing. You are the Michigan State head coach. Everybody know about Michigan. You
Yeah.
may
Yeah,
not
that's a
know who
top
the head
program.
coach
Yeah.
is, but
Yeah, they,
everybody
they were
knows
Top
about
7 and
Michigan.
2. They were competing. They're fourth in their college conference, but
Ex-
at
Thank
one
you.
point they were competing this season.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So why is it that you're messing with some little ass, not little, but some
Mm,
little as far as level, some girl
mhm.
making 50,000, promoting her to 90,000? Bro, what you doing?
Almost
What's
broke my
happening?
glasses, bro.
You couldn't take $2,000, $3,000 and make her sign an NDA saying, "Hey, yo, listen, you can't speak on this. If you get pregnant, you are the sole responsible parent. You cannot come after me for legal financial issue or nothing like that." You couldn't put any of that in the goddamn NDA, bro. You're gonna look me in my
Not
eye and tell me,
one.
"Come on, man." So good for you, bro. Good for you. I hope,
Mm-hmm.
I hope, I hope they throw the book at you because I'm
They
sick and tired
probably
of these
will.
dumbass dudes running around here thinking things is sweet. And it's not, bro.
Mm-hmm.
These girls don't love you, bro.
They
Shannon
don't.
Sharp,
They don't.
that little ass 19, 18-year-old girl, Cub really thought she loved him.
Say
He
Cole
really thought
really
she
thought
loved
he
him.
loved him.
And got on and had the nerve to get on and shout out to Nightcap because I love Nightcap.
Yeah, I
She
do
got the
love
nerve to
that.
get on Nightcap talking about, oh, but bro, everybody talk about why I make her sign an NDA. I asked her to sign one and she said no. Cool. That would have been the day that I blocked her.
Yeah, that'd have
Cool.
been done. I
Yeah.
guess we're done here. You
So
had your we're done.
there's nothing that you can say. So Sherrone, good for you, bro. You lost millions of dollars. You lost, first of
Man.
all, even if you were to get out within the next five, which I doubt, if even if you was to get out within the next
It's
5 years,
attempted
the
murder,
football career.
so
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If that's a strong if.
It went
If
from
he
a bad to worse, boy.
bad to worse. You was better off letting her expose you. You still would have
Yeah.
had a job. It wouldn't have been in Michigan, but it would have been at Texas, Alabama,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, all
Oklahoma,
you had to deal with maybe is
Florida.
probably a
Yeah.
divorce, and you had to just
You'd have
figure
still
that
had
out.
you'd have had a divorce, but you would have at least been able to see your ex-wife and kids, you know. Come
Bro,
on now.
Right?
And,
At least you'd have been able to
and
see
I'm
you
your
would have
glad
Yeah.
been
you
and
no,
shit.
listen. I'm gonna do y'all one better. You would have been free.
Oh,
You would have
Hilarious.
been free.
You would
you
have been
would
free.
have been free. And then low key, all that money that you
I'm not even
probably
gonna
did
lie to
have her
you. You
saved,
would have been free.
you could have
Come
probably
on,
did
bro.
whatever you want with
You
whatever
would have been
female
free.
and get that.
Take your L and keep it moving. I don't know if y'all paid attention to shout out to Eric Spoelstra. That's why I love him as my head coach, and I hope that they keep him as the Heat
I hope
head
so
coach.
too.
Do y'all remember what he did? He told the Heat, "Yo, don't give me no new contracts until this divorce gets finalized." And once this
Mm-hmm.
divorce
Facts.
got finalized, what happened?
He got the biggest
Boom!
got a new
contract in
contract.
Biggest
NBA
Boom,
contract in NBA, boy.
history.
boom.
Currently, I
Yeah,
think
Oh,
too.
okay.
he is still he
Yeah.
is lit.
That's
He is
you
lit.
messed up.
Mm,
That's it. You should
you
have
took that.
again, assuming you would have got fired, because I feel like Michigan State may have even gave him another shot. Who knows? But let's just say he would have got fired. You would have gotten fired. You would have moved on. I guarantee you, some college, some D1, D4, JUCO, somebody would have hired you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody would have hired
Someone.
you, and you would have had another $10 million in your goddamn pocket. But you wanted to be
Exactly.
the stupid man, breaking and stalking and trying to kill her, trying to unalive her and all the other dumbass nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, bro. Good for you.
Good for you, man. We try to, men of all ages, bro, do not let that box have you going crazy, bro. Do
Insane.
not have that box have you doing some of the stupid shit ever in your life, bro.
It be all
And,
that.
and I'll
Do
chime
not.
in on that one. To the young men who are watching this at home, the reason we want to have this conversation is because, again, like I said, as men, we like to educate each other, help each other grow. We talk about things like accountability, taking responsibility for your actions. One thing my man Dev has always said to me, he told me years ago when I was younger, he said, no classmates, no neighbors, no coworkers. You never want to be in a circumstance where the phrase is you're taking a dump where you eat. You never want to put yourself in a situation where you're risking your job, you're risking your family, unless you have the money and you have it like that. You can make people sign NDAs. You should be moving according to the understanding that one, as a man, you have some sort of value, whether that's value mentally, whether you're a football player and you have value athletically or financially, whether you're a lawyer and you have value financially and socially, whether you're a politician, wherever you work, whatever you do, if you are a man who's working on himself and trying to put yourself in position, make sure you have discipline. You need to understand that there are some circumstances and some situations where it's okay to say no. There are some circumstances and there are some situations where it's okay to put yourself first before jumping into that relationship or chasing that female. Understand that if you don't vet the people properly that you deal with, you will have people who will take advantage of you and use you. This, like we just said, this just happened to Shannon Sharp. This happened to Ime Adoka a couple years ago. This
Happened
has
several
happened in
times, bro. It
this has
happened
happened in the public
too many
eye. Oh, this
times.
even happened to
Too
Jonathan
many
Majors.
times.
This happened to Jonathan Majors. This has happened
Example.
so many
Great
times,
example.
bro. Be very careful who you keep in your company. Make sure you vet your and this goes for women as well. Vet your men, vet your women. Make sure you learn about the person. Make sure you get to know them. If you are in a position of power and you're working at a job, make sure you read Title IX. Make sure you understand power dynamics. Make sure you are legally aware. Make sure you save all your text messages and information because I guarantee you, like my fellas have already said, had he not gone and crashed out and tried to go over there and, whatever to that girl, more than likely this situation would have just ended at, hey, yo, we did an investigation. The relationship was consensual. That's it. Everyone would have moved on with their lives. We probably never would have even heard about this.
That's
She
a
would have
fact.
had the baby, and then whatever would have happened on their own terms. But the fact
Worst
of the
worst
matter,
case
I mean,
scenario with
still,
that, worst case
still,
scenario with that is even if it was a situation again, like I said, of him just getting fired, I can list 10 other universities that would have picked that man up by the next season.
yeah. So
Come
Mhm.
on,
again,
bro.
Of course.
you got to think about your future. Understand that not every circumstance, not every woman is worth it. Sometimes, bro, the best decision is literally just taking a chill and saying, nah, I'm good. So, with that being
hey,
said, if y'all boys have not learned anything, like I've said, like my man Dev told me, no classmates, no neighbors, no coworkers. You don't want to get a report. You don't want to be sitting in HR. You don't want to be sitting in the dean's office. You don't want to be sitting in your landlord's office explaining to somebody that you did something wrong. So, again, protect
Classmate.
yourselves. Keep proof, keep text messages, keep video if you got it. Make sure you don't disrespect nobody. Make sure you engage in proper behavior and understand that if you have some sort of value, people will use that against you. So that was the lesson for today. With that being said, thank you, fellas. That was amazing. Of course, we do love football, but we got to take a moment to acknowledge some of the serious topics as well. So, does anybody have any final remarks for the young fellas and the women at home before we get into NFL?
Men of
for
color
the, yeah,
lead
go
by
ahead.
example, bro. Please, 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 please. As you see, these situations have involved men of color. Please do not. These are things that you should not do. Follow these steps on not to do this. You know, please, you're already scrutinized in many other ways. Don't give them another reason to scrutinize you, men of color. Please, hopefully you guys learn from this. And
Well
another
said.
thing,
Oh,
wrap it up, bro. That's men
Also,
all
yes,
around. Wrap
exactly.
it up.
Wrap it up because
Come
you
on
feel me.
now.
This is a message to the females. You feel me? You
as
you, you know they going if
Wrap
you
it
got
up.
money, you know they not gonna fucking
Yeah,
get
just
into
wrap it up.
abortion,
I'm
bro. Like, come on,
surprised.
bro. Like,
I'm
you
You're
surprised
already
at
know,
how
bro.
surprised?
hard.
You're
I'm
surprised?
surprised
What
at
is
nah,
it?
how
What is
You
high
it?
it
already
keeps
again,
know,
getting.
bro.
It gets higher and higher. I'm
like the
like,
You
GOAT
wait,
already
said,
know, bro.
wrap
Come
it
like the
on,
up.
GOAT
bro.
said, like the GOAT says, safe sex is great sex. You better wear a latex because you don't want that late text that I think I'm late text.
Yeah,
Oh,
So
yeah.
again,
yeah, bro.
y'all do y'all
It,
thing,
it,
man. Gavin, oh well, go
the
ahead, go ahead. Y'all
situations
do
just
No,
be
yeah,
getting
that's it.
crazy and
Just you
crazy.
feel
I'm
me?
like,
It's just wrap it up because you feel me, like you said, because it's for the ladies, bro. Like, stop being malicious, bro. Stop using pregnancies
can't
as
be
a
on
weapons,
demon
bro.
time,
oh,
guys,
oh,
And
oh,
as you know
and
that men, as you know
all the
that they're
time.
going to do that because they're prone to do that if you have money. Wrap it up.
yeah. And
And
one
if you're gonna shoot the club up, bro, if that's what you have to do, make
Fuck the
sure
club, bro.
you put her on an NDA. That's
NDA?
Absolutely.
it.
Ain't gonna lie.
yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Ain't gonna lie.
please use the NDA. And lastly, fellas,
Damn, this shit look
of course,
fresh. I'm
one
100.
thing we
surprised.
really didn't mention is fellas at home, young men, young gentlemen, young women, if you ever are in a circumstance where you're dealing with somebody in a romantic way, the answer is never crashing out and trying to go get somebody. That's never the answer. Love should be simple, it should be natural. You should want somebody to want you for who you are. You should want somebody for who they are. You shouldn't have to change anyone. You shouldn't have to force anything. You shouldn't have to take no hostages, and you shouldn't have to negotiate with terrorists. If your love and your relationship requires any of those things, that is not real love, and you need to remember to love yourself.
Mhm.
Always be the bigger man or woman and walk away. Walk away for
Hype,
yourself.
hype.
Don't do
Yeah, walk
nothing.
away from
Take
that
your
shit.
L and keep it moving, bro.
Yeah, take your
You
L,
would
keep it moving,
you
bro.
don't know. His wife probably, bro. These women, they not stupid, bro. His wife probably would have stayed with him. His wife
Low
probably
key,
wouldn't even had divorced.
Absolutely,
But
probably
she
would
low
have
probably
key,
stayed
she'd
with
have
knew.
him.
stayed with him, bro.
Listen.
Absolutely
There's
would have
no
stayed with
way
that man.
that this man is going on trips across the country to play in these games and do these retreats and do these recruitment processes, and his wife doesn't know that the executive assistant is going with him to all these places. I'm pretty sure she's thinking,
Mopping
"Hey,
that man
yo,
up. She knows
she
what's up.
she doesn't need
She
to be
knows.
here for half of these trips."
Trust me, trust me, I'm already way ahead of you. Men, remember your next 5 moves.
That's a great
Please,
book.
This
That's a
yeah,
great book.
please, please, your next 5 moves, plan ahead, bro. I don't want to blow up no high executive on there. So just your next 5 moves, be careful with them, please. I promise.
yeah.
I promise you, man.
All right, very good, man, very
I
good.
know the women
So,
is doing it, bro. Hmm.
Facts.
so
Like
any
that's
last
fire.
words, y'all boys?
No, no,
I'm
no. Wrap it up
good.
was the end of it. That's it.
Yeah, that was
Wrap
it.
it up, bro.
That should be the end of it.
Should
Wrap
just
that
wrap
shit
it
up,
up.
bro.
Wrap
Hmm.
it
All
up.
right, very nice,
Wrap it
man.
up.